Did you see that shit? MMA podcast. Hosted by mixed martial arts journalist Mike Strauss, aka Strauss21, and Chicago's number one underground comedian, Apollo Taj Mahal.
You are listening to the Did You See That Shit Mixed Martial Arts podcast. Thank you for listening. I am Mike Strauss, aka Strauss21, with Chicago's number one underground comedian, Apollo Taj Mahal. We appreciate it, guys. If you like the interview, and I know you will, be sure to go ahead and listen to the full episode. You can find it on our website, didyousseethatshit.com, YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, pretty much wherever you find your favorite podcast. Be sure to listen to the whole episode. We appreciate it very much, guys. And right now, I want to introduce Bellator fighter AJ Matthews. What's going on, brother?
Just chilling right now with my brother in San Jose. What are you up to?
Just hanging out here, man, in Chicago. But you had a fantastic fight, man, against one of your friends, Kendall Grove, last weekend, Bellator 193, man. How did you feel about the fight?
After it or before it?
Were you satisfied with the outcome of it?
After watching the video, I felt like I had a pretty good fight. A lot of things went exactly the way we were training, and I don't know. I was pretty stoked.
I thought you fought your ass off, man. I thought you looked great. Yeah, I thought you and Kendall both laid it out there, and I really didn't know who the judges were going to give it to. So, but I thought they got it right. But you guys both fought your ass off. But it was a great fight.
Hey AJ, it's Paul Taj Mahal here. I wanted to ask you about how it was before the fight to fight one of your friends. I come from a wrestling background, and we wrestle our friends all the time, and I just kind of wanted to see what your mindset was before that fight.
Before it? Well, yeah, I mean, so our team alliance, all of us were in Las Vegas while Dominic Cruz was coaching the Ultimate Fighter Live. And even some of the, Team Lloyd Irvin, still Team Alliance, those dudes were out. There was this huge team. And one of the times after practice, it was at a time when in the UFC friends weren't fighting friends, or it was kind of a big thing. And Dominic asked Mike Easton, he was like, hey, if the UFC called and said, hey, you're going to fight Dominic for the title, what would you say? And Mike Easton said, I'm going to whoop that ass, Dom. And Dominic was like, yeah, exactly. We'll only do this to be the best. Yeah, and sometimes, I don't know. So even though that's how I wanted my mindset to be, when I took the fight, it was still hard. It was, I don't know. Because if I couldn't say no.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity for you, man, and you definitely rose to it, that's for sure. I thought you looked fantastic. Are you still under contract with Bellator?
I understand, right. Might have been my last fight of my current deal. But I'm not 100% sure.
If that is the case, do you anticipating re-signing with Bellator, or at least, fielding offers from them?
Of course, I want to hear from them first. We've got quite a relationship. They didn't have to give me a bunch of the opportunities they're giving me, but I think they appreciate the way I fight and just me as a person. So I can appreciate them too.
Yeah, for sure, man. You fought a lot of tough guys, man. I was taking a look at your resume. You fought Saki Kato, and you fought a guy that's really making a name for himself in the UFC before, Bilal Muhammad. How was it being in there with some of those top guys right now?
My fight with Bilal, that was whatever. He kind of, that was a time in my career where I didn't wrestle back, and so more power to him. He got me, dude, but I didn't feel outclassed in that fight at all. I felt in it. The Kato, if you watch the Kato fight, man, I hit him. I was coming forward. We got a double eye gouge. No, but he got me. He got me. But, I mean, even there, the left kick came faster than I thought it would, but I wasn't out of that fight until I was out of the fight.
Yeah, you're never out of a fight until you're out of a fight, for sure. You got a hell of a chin, man, as we saw just this last weekend. If you and Bilal ran that back right now, man, do you beat him?
I think it's competitive.
I definitely
I don't know, man. Obviously, I think I'll smoke that dude.
That's what I love to hear.
Well, you're definitely a different fighter for sure, man. You've came a long way.
Yeah. I went out with the Filthy Few, led by Neil Melanson, Pat Cummins, part of that, Carrington Banks, Yuri Viafort, Ty Claxton, so many good dudes, and they changed me. I changed a little bit.
So you mentioned that the Filthy Few changed your life. Are you going all the way to the Philippines? Is that where the Filthy Few is based out of, or is that back in California?
No. Philippines is Brandon Vera, Coach George Castro, and I are opening an alliance in Manila.
Okay.
Ooh.
And so that's going to be pretty dope. Under construction right now. But because we didn't really have a setup there, I decided to go back because I trained with Coach Neil Melanson when I was on the reality show, and he was Extreme Couture's coach, and also even before that at Alliance in San Diego. And he was one of the dudes who really believed in me, and I don't know, so that's where I went.
Well, man, you're an exciting fighter, and I think that you have the best mustache in the game, brother, hands down.
I appreciate that too.
And like I said, we're based out of here in Chicago, and I know that Bellator has a very big card coming up at the end of April 28th, Frank Mir and Fedor Emelianenko. I know it's kind of a short notice, but if you can get back on that card, Chicago would love your fighting style, brother.
Oh, yeah.
April 28th?
Yeah, I know it's a quick turnaround, but...
I'm going to get an x-ray right now.
Oh.
If everything's cool, I'm down.
Chicago loves their mustaches, so.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Well, I hope.
Tweet this to Scott and Rich and all them, man. Let them know I'm down.
Man, that sounds awesome. Well, I hope all's well with the x-ray, man. Let me know. Fingers crossed here. Could you do me one favor? Could you say, this is AJ Matthews, and you're listening to the Did You See That Shit podcast?
All right. This is AJ Matthews, and you're listening to the Did You See That Shit podcast.
I appreciate it, brother.
I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you guys in Chicago.
Absolutely.
Thanks very much.
Take care, AJ.
Bye.